Shout out 9:33 a.m. esoteric time. It's time for the real magic. This is your host. Go ask Val at Val 101. This is the basics of our value system. I was born July 9th, 1969, which is showing up on the periodic table of elements as gold 1969. They got the decimal wrong. Okay, so if you were born in 1969, July 9th, then I invite you specifically to get at me. Come talk to me about what we're going to do to highlight our elitistness, our supremacy, backed by gold, backed by the Bible. Okay, in the words of High Priestess Maji, God hired me. Who's gonna fire me? I'm gonna answer that. Nobody. And nobody means nobody, no one, no spirit, no nothing on this earth or anything beyond is going to fire us. Okay? Okay. And it goes for the rest of my high priestess and kings and queens that have a beautiful life explaining things in the ether realm, either 3D, 5D, 12D, or whatever realm that they come from, pulling up and pulling out information that is valuable and relevant to this time. I am done and tired seeing these stupid commercials, seeing people laugh at stuff that's not funny, and there are people hurting and people are dying, and all we can do is laugh. All we can do is talk about it. No more. It's time to say more. It's time to do more. It's time to be more. What are you doing to make history? What are you doing? This is what I'm doing. This is what I've been called to do. This is what I've been pushed out there to do because I have a daughter with a diagnosis of sickle cell disease, and I know that there's a cure for it. I know that there is. And I know it's non-invasive. But I still got to walk through the process because she has to walk through her own process of taking care of her body. But until then, for those of you who do not want to walk through the road of guessing and poking and trying to figure out something that's already been figured out and answered, please come get at me. Please come talk to me. Shout out, by the way, to my 35 subscribers. I didn't know I had that many. Let's bust this YouTube channel up. Okay, I do very good reviews. I've been a personal trainer. I've been an undercover secret shopper, and not just for regular retail stores and hotels and places like that. I've been undercover for tarot readers, for spiritual, for churches. God has me everywhere. I didn't come here to look at people and smile and laugh. We can do that after I get my money. Black people, dear poor people, you have your life and your breath. And as long as you're living 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is our framework. That's your money. Now, you're giving your money is your time. Stop the bullshit about time being an illusion, because you show living by it. So then you living by an illusion. And the only way you're going to stop living by time is to value your time. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm heated, but I'm not on fire. I am not inflamed. You're not going to get me like that. It is time that we have basic words, layman's words that are English, as ishy as that is, that we still need English words to diagnose, to treat, and to get us to a place of health. Hospitals are not for hospitality. If I want to get served, then I will do so in a way that's comfortable, and that doesn't cost $2,000 and $3,000 for this test and bill from that person. And I dare not be on Quotey Fingers welfare You got to qualify. You got to stay broke and poor to qualify for health care or for death care. I'm over it. And forgive me for the buzz that you probably hear in the background for the cheesy equipment. If you want me to have better equipment, you want me to have pictures and illustrations showing, which I would love to have, then please feel free. Please put it on your own heart. $ go ask Val. That is my cash app. Valerie_Jeff@hotmail.com. That is where you can meet me through message. And if you be so bold and kind, and then we can exchange phone numbers so that I can keep the number that I have, because I don't have time for no bullshit. If there are white people out there are prejudiced and they don't want nobody to bring in no nappy head baby, then that's their business. If there's somebody that believe in kumbaya with the white people, then that is their business. But what's not okay is that you're going to try to tell me how to live my life as a black woman. You're not going to have people questioning the basics about what is a woman, who is a woman. Maybe y'all are confused about that because you allowed people to have a surgery and then you reassign their gender. That doesn't make you a woman. You have to earn the right to be a woman. You got to bleed to be a woman. You got to have a menstrual cycle to be a woman. You have to have eggs to be a woman. You have to ovulate to be a woman. Cut your balls off do not make you a woman. You can call yourself womanish. Don't get mad at me. Remember when yes is yes and no is no? Remember when spade is spade? Let's get back to that so that we can understand. You can chop anything off of your body, your foot, or anything else that does not make you a goat. You can go around eating on grass. You can go around eating on cans. It does not make you a pig. You are a human being, and we use different typographies and animalistic traits and things like that to try to expound and express. But we need to go back to being human. Hued man. Man with a hue. Man with shade. For those born in 1969, you have lived long enough to see that the words have been contradicting each other. That's why we are the golden age. We've seen where people say bad is good, good is bad, no, bring me no negativity, and yet we need a negative and a positive charge to make a battery work. So we are convoluting our own language, and we don't have the basics to know what makes stuff work. I'm here to change that. Vote me, elect me for yourself. I've already chosen me, but elect me as your precedence. That's with a C, not an S. That means set a standard, set a gold standard to where we can get on the phone or we can go somewhere in person where you're talking about your livelihood, when you're talking about your health, your wealth, your substance, your sustenance, then you need to be able to meet somebody face to face, meet with your accusers to find out what the problem is so that it can be rectified in a good and timely manner. And we don't have that. And yet we're still trying to beat the doors down or ask for with much kindness and humility. Trying to ask for favors when we should be demanding our own rights. Oh, you don't want to, quote, give us our own rights? Oh, why? Because we already have them. We have the right to speak up. We have the right to consult with a spiritual leader. We have the right to pray no matter if somebody, quote, take it out of schools or not. We don't have to pledge allegiance to something that is still trying to cripple us, stabbing us in the back and hiding the knife. Oh, you got me twisted. My name is V. My name is Val. My name is Value. I validate the ones that need to be validated. You know something wrong with the world. We know the shit ain't right. And yet it seems that no one person knows what to do about it. Well, I do. I know what to do about it. Call a solemn assembly. That means get serious for the moment, for the hour. And go through a list, go through an agenda. And we don't have to do it like the quote white people do it. But we do have to do it. Come together and talk about life insurance, health insurance, dental insurance, and our money. Where are we going to spend our days and our times every day that we live for the rest of our lives? If you can get with this kind of talk, if you can get with this kind of action, then please, please, please forward this message. I love to laugh. I love to giggle, but when I see my daughter on her way, when I drive her on her way to go get pumped with morphine, but that they won't let her have more than 6 or 7 oxycodone at home, she's going through a crisis. I would rather she not take any of it. Don't call me no fucking mama bear. I'm a grown ass woman. Since that's still in question about whatever that is. Okay? Monday's back. Tuesday's back. Wednesday's back. Thursday's back. Friday is back. Saturday is back. Sunday is back. 7 days a week. They're all for you, the individual. Don't worry about the blueprint. Look at your thumbprint. There is your God. There is your authorization. There is your life path. Learn how to read your thumbprint. Learn how to read your footprint. Learn how to trace things back to the foolishness that you've been told by somebody else. I haven't seen a sickle cell. I haven't been under a microscope. I don't go that deep. Not that way. I go a whole different way. I go down to the reticulocytes. I go to the word. I go and see what the rest of the world has been missing. Don't tell me you don't have time to take care of yourself. Don't tell me that you don't have time to take care of your loved ones. That's what you were given the job to do. You weren't given the job to work at Shell Station. You didn't come down on this planet talking about, I'm going to be a bagger. But somebody told you that that's all that you qualified for. We know good and doggone well that $8 an hour, $10 an hour, even $18 an hour, when you put that beside $1,200 worth of rent, $600 for a car note, $200 for a gas bill, you know they don't add up. Stop playing. Everybody that wants to hire somebody, they should have front and center how much they're going to get paid and what the benefits are and how often they're going to get paid. If you get paid less than once a week, then you suck. Your bills don't come once a week. Your bills don't come twice a week. Your bills come whenever they come. Your bills don't come every 2 weeks. Your bills don't come once a month. They come the 1st, the 15th, the 23rd, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. Oh, it's a lottery ticket whenever they come in. Y'all still want to live by that? Y'all want to keep looking at the same people dressed in the same clothes, telling y'all and selling y'all the same thing, and you still broke. You still waiting on income tax check time. You still waiting on welfare check time. And you got to claim yourself as disabled, broke, stupid, and otherwise to get it. I beg to differ. And I don't beg. I've never seen the righteous forsaken. If never, then you ain't been looking. We have to decide on what this terminology means, on righteous and unrighteous. right and wrong, right and left. We have to decide. And we need to do it in a forum that we don't have to worry about how somebody feels about us, because that's valid. It's coming from a Cancer, by the way. Because I can, sir. Because I see the answer. We have a majority, or a great majority of our men and women have served in the armed services. Arm, A-R-M, is Ram, R-A-M, is Mar, M-A-R. Martyrs, rams in the bush, using your arms to pull a trigger to kill somebody that ain't putting no food on your table, ain't take no food off your table. If you're going to shoot, shoot at the right one. Shoot at the source. If you believe in violence, then make sure that once you do what you do, make sure your problems are over. I'm going to take care of my daughter for the rest of our lives. And I would like for some people to go along with us. I would like to acquire an island so that we can go and have a retreat, and we can talk more seriously and more intimately about making this thing happen on spreadsheets and databases, and so we can reach as many people that wants to be reached. Okay? All right, that's enough. 16 minutes and counting. I love you all. 9:49 on the clock. It is, again, still May 2, 2022. 2022. Takes me and you this year. I've tried to do it alone. I've tried to do it with just a spiritual advice. I need hands on deck. I need feet on deck. I can't hide behind the Bible. I can't hide behind the flag. I can't hide behind children. I can't hide behind convoluted laws that need to be taken off the books. Y'all want to burn books and burn up buildings and knock shit down? Then burn up these stupid laws. But if y'all want to keep y'all little dainty books, then make sure that you keep my name out of it. Make sure that you keep the black man's name out of it. Black man, you are not under blackmail. You see that problem? You see the problem? When you call a blackmail, you see the implications of being called a black male. If you don't, then you definitely need to call me. Definitely need to email me. $ Go Ask Val. Thumb it up. Pass it along. We shouldn't have to tell people to do this by now. You know when you're hearing a good word. You know when somebody's serious. I'm not reading from no script. I've seen too many people break down and cry on these films, sharing their heart, coming from a place that says, oh, but you can't prove it. Yes, you can. Mind manipulation and saying that, you need to do this, you need to obey this, you need to obey that, and they are doing whatever they think they're big and bad enough to do, and being arrogant about it. So guess what? New sheriff in town. Holla at me.